Good day everyone, my name is Coolpilot and welcome back to another episode of Civ 5 Civilization Challenge, playing as Greece. We're about to get another population growth in Athens. I'm not sure what it's actually going to go towards. Is it going to go to production? Yeah, we've got to pop citizen management up. I did have to restart the game in between episodes, so everything kind of closed down. I did find out though, in between episodes, yeah, it is going into production. Go over here because they're making mine over there. Did find out in between episodes how to rename your units. Apparently, you can only do it when the unit is being upgraded. So when it gets an upgrade, but before you actually click your upgrade, when it just presents the options, you have the chance to rename a unit. So when our archers here next get a level up, which is going to be a little while, but when they get a level up, we'll rename them to Scout Archer so we remember which one that is. I should say, not actually upgrade, promote. Upgrade is gold based when you promote a unit, when it's a promotion. And so yeah, we'll rename that guy Scout Archer so we remember which one that is, and we'll rename our, when this guy gets another level up, we'll rename our Trieme Jimmy, because why not? I just decided I wanted to rename it Jimmy for some reason. We need to get out this way. And we can't completely get out, I'm assuming, because of this unit here, so just do nothing that turn. Of course, you need orders, so get pounding away on that guy. And you need to get over here. I don't really want to go out onto the sea in case there's a ship out here. I want to go back on land and cross by land. Either way, it'll be the fourth turn when I get here, so go ahead and do that. And next turn. Lands which you regard as yours. Okay, first off, buddy, we're right next to each other, so anywhere that I expand is going to be near you. You've been expanding near me like freaking crazy. So we'll settle what lands that we please. I am probably going to go to war with Polynesia at some point, most likely. Samoa, Honolulu, and it looks like this city, most likely, assuming that it's like right here. Unless it's like right here, it might be a little harder to get to. It's kind of hard to see. But at the very least, Samoa and Honolulu are pretty dang open to the sea, so we'll be able to launch naval attacks from there. And Nukuhiva and Raiatea, something like that. Both of those are, well, with the wall, they're somewhat well defended, but obviously once we get to dynamite, which is still a ways away, of course, but the walls won't matter. But they're somewhat easy to attack. This one's a little easier to attack because it has some flat lands next to it. This one's a little harder because it has this kind of border of jungle all around it, but coming from the south side, it's a little bit easier. Of course, you still got the jungle, the hills to worry about. It's a little bit easier. This is actually probably the hardest city to attack out of all of them. This guy, relatively easy. A little hard to get a ground attack from it, but you can set up some archers over here and attack it from ships. If it's here, attack it from ships in here, and you can bombard it from the ships from the side as well. If it's over here, well, that just makes it even easier. Honolulu and Samoa, again, are pretty dang open and easy to get to. Actually, if we settle over here, we'll have like a back way in as well. That's always something to think about. Though, of course, our next city will likely be right in here. So yeah, we have a fair amount of options in attacking. Of course, we could settle down here too, which would actually be a pretty good spot. Deer, sheep, cattle, several fish, iron, marble, although that's kind of out of reach of like this spot. Wouldn't reach there. Go here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here would probably be best. Okay, obviously going to cause issues with Honolulu, but it's a decent spot. Hard to get through by sea, obviously fairly vulnerable by land. Something to think about. For now, though, I'm a little bit worried. I'm more worried about getting this wonder, getting our religion. Then you can start making sure, start looking towards expansions. Again, no, this spot is going to be a first priority, so that way we can link these guys up by land a little easier. Make sure I have you selected. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Making sure it was going to get there in time, going the right way. Keep pounding away at that archer. And of course you need orders. Keep on coming home. Next turn. About to get our wonder. No, I was not wanting an embassy with you. Because I did not want him to know where I am. Because he has a big, powerful army. And there we go. Oh yeah, we get a... I was so worried about getting the faith, I forgot Haggis gives you a great profit. And it makes our... I think we already had the temple, but it makes it free now, which is nice. Yeah, free great profit. We don't need to worry about getting to 200, because now it's 300 because we have a great profit. So yeah, I forgot about that. Don't necessarily need this shrine down here first, but yeah, shrine is pretty much the cheapest building that you can get, so... I was so worried about getting this freaking great profit. 7 turns, I said 7 turns. Freaking one. That's why I chose Hagios. And it was only a few days since I did the previous episode too, and I somehow forgot that. So yeah, found our religion, the last religion available. We gotta choose our icon. Islam's already been taken. Catholicism has been taken. Zoroastrianism has been taken. So that was 1, 2. Was there really only 3? Oh, Buddhism was taken as well. Okay. So what symbol do we want? Oh, what would go well with Greece? It's a good question. I don't actually know what the major religion in like modern day Greece is, like at all. I don't know all that much about Greece other than some of the political problems that have been going on over there, but political and economic problems. But I guess Judaism will work. It doesn't really matter. Click to customize name. Well, it is a star, so I suppose we can name it after Uranus or Uranus. But how would we change that for our name? Uranism? I suppose that would make it sense. Or wait, the Greek one starts with an O, right? Uranism. Good enough. Or is it Uranos? I can never remember if it's an O or an A after the R. I always get that confused. Uranos? Or Uranos? I think it's an A, so I'm gonna go. I may be wrong, but just for the sake of this game, we'll go with an A. So Uranism. There we go. Greek. God of the sky, the husband of Gaia, and also the father to the Titans. What do we want for our founder belief? Not a whole hell of a lot left. The main reason why we were wanting a religion is for the +1 protection from fishing boats. This is just too good. The rest of it, we're not going to get much good. I say we're not going to get much good, and I didn't realize the tithe had... Why the hell did they not take tithe? Or tithe, or whatever. I'm just always going to pronounce it tithe, because that's the easier way to pronounce it. That's like the best one here. I'll definitely go in tithe. Gold. All about that gold, especially for democracy. Cathedrals are still around, too. Well, let's look at what all of them are. Gardens plus your happiness. We're not going to have all that many gardens. Amphitheaters provide +1 faith. Cities with 3 followers. Thank you. Shrines, temples, food, wonders, faith, temples. Well, that one actually wouldn't be half bad. Temples, fights to culture. Yeah, I pretty much always go with one of the special buildings. This isn't the best because it's only one faith, one culture, one happiness, but it does have a great work of art slot, which is nice. So we'll go with cathedrals. And found our religion. Uranism. In the holy city of Athens. So we are going to probably purchase cathedral first before getting a missionary. I would think. I don't know, it might be good to do a missionary first just to get the +1 production down here. On our fishing boats. Because we're going to have 3. I'm not too worried. Although, tithe is, generally something you want to spread it as far as possible. I'm actually going to be able to spread it here. And since we're going to want to try to take over these cities, it's good that we'll be able to spread it there. Yeah, no more religions got to be found if we get the last religion. Which is awesome. Oh, and we got great profit for Florence, which is actually this first city-state I was wanting to get on our side because it's culture and it's nearby. So that's good. So how much? Of course, it's only going down by 0.5 per turn, which means they're going to be friends with us for quite a while and providing 6 culture per turn. So that will help us get some policies faster because it was going pretty slowly because we didn't have, we hadn't expanded yet to help our culture at all. Of course, expanding doesn't make the price go up, but you can get more culture out of it too. So that is good. Very good. The tithe is giving us, 2 more gold per turn, which is good as well. Right, you. They're coming down here. Ooh, they're not in the best shape. Probably from all the barbs. We're going to steal this worker. Definitely not giving it back to them. We do not want to walk next to them. So we're just going to wait right there. Oh, and we need... Oh yeah, I had told you to do production afterwards. Or cargo ship afterwards, I should say. That is good. Yeah, go ahead and do that. We do need another workboat as well. So show queue, add to queue. Add a workboat after the cargo ship. And then Oracle is still around. But we have other things that we need to build. Of course, this is really nice as well. But yeah, there's good stuff here, but we need other things at the moment. Don't want to go too wonder happy. Wonders are awesome, but we have other priorities at the mo. So, wait, next turn. About to finish compass as well. People who smile the most, how happy they are. Arabia is actually at the top, which is interesting. And of course we get compass. And our gold goes up to 10. Presumably because we're getting more gold from the sea trade routes now. Now we have to figure out what were we going to. I believe we were wanting to go towards education. If I am remembering correctly. For that science. We could potentially go for acoustics. But we wanted to go silver, go towards silver service, because while that wasn't going to help us, it would help us. This isn't really going to help us at all, which is unusual to say. Silver service isn't going to help. Well, it'll help a bit down here in Sparta, but isn't going to help like in Athens, for sure. But we wanted to get education, of course, for the science boost. Let's do science from jungles. It'll be good in the the next city we build, 3rd city. But what order do we want to do things? Mathematics doesn't do anything other than give us catapult, which isn't too important. Horseback riding does give us companion cavalry, but we don't have horses hooked up yet. Stable will be nice, though. And Circus Maximus if we have Colosseums, which we don't yet. Caravanserai. Make land trade routes better. I think we go up to markets first. And then up to silver service. Of course, aqueducts are quite good as well. engineering will require mathematics. So do mathematics first. There's only one turn left on the thing. Galley out there. I'm just going to sink it down with my archer. And clear out the camp. And Polynesian unit, we are going to take. Why give back a unit to them when we want to make them suffer as much as possible? So I'm going to grow again in 2 turns. This place is growing like crazy. I'm going to be close to getting... Yeah, another turn we're going to need a second workboat. Gonna lay lots of workboats here. All of these whales. It's honestly ridiculous how many whales are here. Where am I gonna want to send? Well, yeah, the next unit is gonna go to the whales. So yeah, I don't need to really build anything here quite yet. But we'll at least get started work on another mine for production. Okay, so you need to come this way and back through here again and then back home in order to heal up. Alright. Next turn. Should probably check F6 investors.
Mathematics.
You are religious. Ally to nobody. We have nowhere near enough to give a gift, though. Alright, what do we want next? Not gonna be able to build aqueducts for a bit yet. Does allow an additional trade route, but we don't even have our 3. So I suppose go currency first. Yeah. Alright, you need orders. Polynesian Mao warrior. Start sending our worker back. Scout out the edge here to see as much of the shore as we can. And scout out this city as well with our archer. You are going to build a mine. Of course, send this guy back to Sparta to make some more improvements there. Guess this way is the fastest way around. And cargo ship. Establish trade route to... We cannot really... Really? Ooh. Right, that. I suppose for now, go to Genoa. To get... Yeah, we'll get 10 gold out of it. It'd be better if we could get down here, but we're going to need to make some more ships anyways, so... Yeah. Let's do some more workboats. To queue. Harbor will be good as well. When we want to get that, though, I don't know. I think after the workboat, we might want to get Writers Guild. Well, I don't know, though. We haven't finished filling out our whales yet. Once we fill out all the whales, I think we'll want to get the Writers Guild so we can start filling that up as well. Because then, we'll have tons of food. We're still going to keep growing like freaking crazy. Yeah, after the workboat... we do need 2 workboats. I think add another workboat. Maybe do another cargo ship after that. And you're still working on the shrine very, very slowly. But you're going to grow here soon. Next turn. Trade route accomplished for Genoa. Oh, they wanted a trade route. I didn't even know that. Well, we're now friends with them and getting happiness as well, which is good. And we've purchased a cathedral. Since we had all that extra faith that we didn't need to use for our great profit, we were able to get a cathedral fairly quickly. So now we're up to 7. And getting a bit of culture out of that as well. So 10 turns to our next policy. We are, of course, going to want to go down patronage immediately. Oh, faith, next thing. Can't build a cathedral, so purchase a missionary. Can't build a cathedral down here because the religion isn't there. What can you see? Just top light. Not much. We'd have to get up on this hill. And you keep trying to make your way over here. Yeah, go up there. Okay, you've finished that. So zoom in with page up because my mouse wheel is really not working anymore. Says to go after the gold. Or not the gold, diamonds. Because it's a luxury resource. But personally, I think it might be better to build a farm. We have to cross here anyways, so we'll cross and see how good a farm is here. And I suppose cross our warrior too, just to make sure that guy stays safe. And zoom back out. And you just keep making your way back home. Do we want to go up and around? Probably not. We just want to get us home as quickly as possible so we can heal. And we'll actually upgrade now as well. Let's see. Markets are going to be really good for us. Alright, so you want to get over here. It says to go down and around. Alright. Sparta now has 2 citizens. Yeah, so when you don't have very many citizens, it will tell you when it grows. But once it gets to a certain point... Oh yeah, we get Aqueduct and Monument for free. Free Aqueduct in your first 4 cities. Yeah, so yeah. Wait, did we... We hadn't even researched aqueducts yet, and yet we have one for free. Interesting. I never noticed that. You don't even have to research aqueducts to get them for free. Aqueduct here? Yep. Of course, our temple is free. And we haven't gotten to our next culture building yet, so... Oh no, we do. Yeah, we have amphitheater for free. Interesting. So yeah, we had gotten a free monument and it was a free aqueduct despite not having the tech for it. That's kind of cool. So it'll help Sparta grow a little quicker. But we do need our next tech though, so we don't even need to worry about engineering. Guilds is actually kind of nice. But nothing we need there right now. It'd be better to go up towards civil service and then education. The Pax, Alhambra, Castle, Knights, yeah. Okay, it'll only give us +1 food. Might be better to hook up the horses, in all honesty. Because, you know, these aren't grasslands, these are only plains. Of course, we are going to get civil service here pretty soon, so that will increase in extra food. Fish is still going to be our main source of food, though. It'll take 2 turns just to get over to those horses. Yeah, these guys are coming up. They'll be here in 4 turns, it looks like. So I think we're just going to send these guys over to the horses. And hook those up. Okay, so I'm guessing the city must be here. Because we don't see it here. So that will, you know, since it looks like the coastline goes this tile, this tile, this tile, that will actually be good for a naval attack. Send this, we'll have to send that guy back out. Nectarine. Religion has been enhanced. Buddhism. We have the iron too. we'll need to get that hooked up as well. Get a pasture on these. This will only increase production, unfortunately, but still a good tile. And we do want horses hooked up to our network. Yeah, just keep making your way over here any way you can. Alright, fishing boat. Send you to the far one first. Next turn. Alhambra's been completed. By Poland, of course. Double check which one that was. All the way over in Chivalry. Free castle, boost culture output. Culture powerhouse, of course, Poland is. Or they can be, at least. If you play it right. Because they get, of course, they get a free culture policy every single era. Interesting that they went up for Chivalry. Before, like, education. I'm going to take a look with my archer. See if he can see anything more, because he can, get in there more easily. And go build the farm. And you are going to make a fishing boat there. We'll have the next one in one turn, and you can make a fishing boat here. Make sure we are working those tiles. Yep. And we'll get nooses in 2 turns, who will probably be built on the mine temporarily until we get the next whale. The next turn. We have an extra whale, and we'll be getting a new one soon. And of course we don't have dyes. And we're probably going to be pretty peaceful with this guy, so yeah, why not? Give us another extra luxury. Rolling in the happiness. Which will make our golden ages come faster. I don't think... Yes, Richard III. I don't think our happiness is giving us extra on anything else at the moment. Because we don't have any of the culture policies for that, but it is increasing our golden ages much faster. So, 24 added from excess happiness each turn, so we'll be getting golden ages pretty well. Next thing to do, we do want to get our next city built. Oracle's only 8 turns. I'm kind of tempted. No one's gone after it. Cargo ship. We need a couple of those. Because we actually only have 1 trade route going. Of course, we haven't scouted out this part yet, so we'll need to do that as a ship, but that'll happen in a couple turns. Markets, of course, are good, but the Oracle. What I think I'm going to do is, it's about time to end this episode, so I'm going to think on what I want to build next. If I want to go for the Oracle, if I want to go for something else like a market or a cargo ship would be the 2 main things, or potentially harbor. But I'm going to think about that in between episodes. Let's at least take care of everything else. But a fishing boat on our whale here, so we're just rolling in the food. 25 food. Whew. This city, I tell ya, it's crazy. And down here, how long till we can purchase a workboat? 240, so we'll be there relatively soon. And we can put a workboat out on this fish. Oh yeah, we were running to scout with this guy. And we can't see anything. So we'll have to just bring that guy back in. Watch our hoplite back home. And I think that's all our... Oh, wait, no. our ship, of course. And we'll be able to scout this spot on our way back home, so that we'll actually be able to send trade routes down here. Yeah, I am going to think about what I want to build in between episodes. And because that's going to be a bit of a big decision. I mean, it's not that long. I mean, it's only 8 turns. Heck, the Borobudur is only 10. It hasn't been taken yet either. And 3 free mission areas. But it's a bit more turns and a little bit more likely potentially someone's going to go after it. The fact that Oracle hasn't been built yet. It is such a good wonder. And we'll actually get a policy in 6 turns, so we can open up patronage to grade even slower, and then build, and then with Oracle get. Which one would we want to get? A resting point, gold gifts, produce more influence, produce a science bonus in their allies, +2 gold, trade routes to city states, and then of course this guy is awesome. Quantity of resources increased by 100%. Happiness from gift and luxuries increased by 50%. I would think either one of those is good. I would have to decide on that when we get it. But then of course the extra culture as well, and the great scientist point too. +3 culture is a decent addition to what we have right now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to sit and think about that. That will be it for this episode. I will see you guys next time.